Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another haul video. Everything that I'm going to be sharing with you today came from the Flea Market in Glen Burnie, Maryland. So Dad has been back into buying storage units in the last few months, and he noticed that this one particular flea market, the household goods, sell better than the old stuff. So he has, ever since he started buying the storage units again, been doing the flea markets up there and doing really well. Or the flea market that is up there and doing well. So I had never been, so I said, what the heck, let me go ahead and give it a try, see what's there, and give it a shot. And there weren't a lot of vendors selling older things, a lot of household, newer goods. And you know, sometimes that's good because you can always find a bargain there, either for yourself or to sell in the newer stuff. My eye was kind of going more towards the vintage and the older stuff. But you guys know me, I'm open to pretty much anything that I can find that's interesting or is a good price. So I spent, I think I brought $50 with me, and that's what I spent. I spent the $50. So this is everything that I got for $50. So I got these really cool tomato-shaped salt and pepper shakers. Forgive me if that wasn't focused. It looks like somebody tried to sell them in their booth for $28. Of course, I will not be selling them for that. That's insane to me. It's going to need a little bit of a cleanup, but both of them are in good condition, no cracks or chips. They will, unfortunately, need to be, or their stoppers are going to need to be replaced. These are marked made in occupied Japan, so we know that the U.S., after World War II, helped Japan rebuild their country from 1945 to 1952. However, goods that were manufactured during this time were probably made and sent overseas to the U.S. around 1947, 1948. Because, you know, you had to rebuild the factories and things like that. So, late 40s into the early 50s is when I think those were made. These are going to be from, or this item is going to be from my friends in Texas. It is a Francoma Texas-shaped ashtray. So when I see Tammy and Dave of Vintage Uprising, Texas, I will be bringing that to them. I also scored this really nice Royal Copley, I think it's Royal Copley, bird figurine. No cracks or chips or anything like that. Love the bright colors. Some of these items you will see in the live sale tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you see something that you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. It'll be my first sale for a while. I think the last sale I had was in early July, so maybe about a month. I did find another one of these. This is the Ellie Smith Dancing Nymphs Trophy Vase. I'm not sure if I will sell that tomorrow or not. Maybe I will as an offer up. We'll see. I haven't really been doing offer ups lately just because I haven't really found anything that was like, oh wow. Definitely something I think that would sell well if I did it as such. And then I found this really nice gold elephant. It is marked on the bottom IRHA IRHA Hardware Japan. So maybe this was sold at a hardware store in like their house decor area. So those were some fun pieces. All right, so I did get a lot of smaller goods from this one particular seller, and I love what I got. Some things will be up for grabs at a sale, and some things are for myself, and maybe some things will be for eBay too. So Katie and I will be doing an industrial themed live sale at the end of this month. Vintage and Vinyl and I. We haven't done one in a long time. I actually haven't really been finding a lot of industrial type items lately, so I need to step up my game for the end of the month. So this is nice. It's copper. It's mid-century. It was for Seller Electric Company for that better class of work. You can use these for pennies, like leave a penny, take a penny. If you really want to give it that real old aesthetic, you can buy the candy cigarettes and put it in here. You know, I gave up buying the Fisher-Price toys a while ago, and I actually sold off all of them. But I do really like the stacking rings. This one is probably from the 60s, if I had to guess. The sticker's in really good condition. All the little stacking rings are there, and I love that. I also got this toy sailboat. I don't know. It definitely said something. I just don't remember where it was. Something about like a specific toy company. Maybe it was underneath. Oh, it's right here. It says Vera Toys, New York City. So I thought that was really cool. That'd be great for like a beach display. Anybody remember these from way back when? This one is definitely older because it's all metal. Unfortunately, the egg doesn't close up all the way like it should, so it just stays open. But no big deal. I thought, what the heck. That'd be cool for Easter. I have this tire compass. This is probably going to go in a junk jar because that's really cool. I love this. I was digging through a whole bunch of stuff. This person has like a little shed, and she's got tables of just all kinds of things, like new, old. It's just a really fun treasure hunt. But I spotted this, and I think that this is a dime store toy from the 30s or 40s. Well, maybe 20s, 30s, 40s era. I love that. If I found a real watch like this, I would probably wear it. And I'm not a jewelry person, but that is just really cool. I also found this lucite napkin holder. I think it's a napkin holder. Napkin/letter holder. I almost want to say that it does glow. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but I'll have to see. I almost want to say that that is, that might be eBay. I can't remember. It's been almost a month since I've had this stuff. This is cool. This is like a little fan greeting card. Shut in wishes. It's not hot air when I say you deserve to get well. Keep cool. You're not forgotten. Hope you'll soon be out in the fresh air. Wish I could breeze in and see you today. My best wishes are shut in there with you. So that's really cool. And clown alert, I spotted a clown patch and I just couldn't resist it. I love him. He's going to go in my junk jar. Alrighty, so moving right along. A couple other things I got from the lady with the shed. I did get this watering can. As you can see, it's really, really dirty. It needs to be cleaned. I thought I'd give that to Mom to use for plants around the house. So I'll clean that up, and then I will give her that to use. This piece of glass caught my attention. I don't really know why. I think I felt it, and it felt like quality. I mean, you can definitely tell this is not something you get at the dollar store or at like the Target dollar spot. It's definitely got a nice iridescent look to it. I'm going to do a little bit more research. This is one of those cases where you just kind of grab everything that you see before you... and then she offers you one price for everything. I think I wound up spending $35 with her on everything that I got. From her specifically. This piece, I have no idea who made it. It's definitely heavier metal. I just loved the starbursts on there. It almost reminds me of a Christmas tree stand and with the pattern on it. Here's the back. It's got feet. I almost want to say that maybe this was a cake plate at one point, but I could be very, very wrong about that. I don't know what attracted me to this really adorable bunny puppet from the 60s or the 70s. I just thought he was so cute. So here's what you do. You put your hand up here. Oh. So your middle finger, or your ring, middle, and pointer finger go here, right where his nose moves. And then your thumb and your pinky finger go here. He's so cute. My mom thinks he's creepy. But he's definitely 60s, 70s, because look at the pattern inside of his ears. Yeah, she thinks he's creepy. I love him. So I had to pick him up. So I don't really do much in, I don't know if this is a political hat or what. It's Dorsey's Gay 90s, and it was made by Lutan Line. I was in the USA. It is a foam hat, and it's quite amazing that this is in the shape that it's in. I mean, you would think a styrofoam piece like that would be totally broken and destroyed, but no, it's held up. I'm not sure what this would bring. I saw it, and I knew that, things like this probably didn't last too long. So, a styrofoam hat that says Dorsey's Gay 90s. I haven't looked it up yet to see what they possibly could sell for. It could be a very unusual, hard-to-find thing. Who knows? But it's definitely not something you see every day, at least not for me. So to sweeten the deal and get something for a better price, I picked up this OXO spatula. OXO stuff is pretty good quality. Depending on where you buy it, it can be expensive. Most retailers carry it. Walmart, Target, Kohl's, Ross has it. Most off-price retailers sell it too. But like I said, depending on where you buy it, it can be kind of expensive. So I think I paid $15 for 3 things, and I included this to get a better deal on the bunny rabbit puppet, and then one other thing I'm going to share with you. So not exactly the best deal on something, but sometimes you got to throw in something to get the item you really want at a better price. So that's what I did with this. So this is really cool. This is a life preserver cushion from Montgomery Ward. I loved the image of the boat and the tropical, beachy vibe that I get from it. I'm not sure that it would command a whole lot of money. I just think it's really cool, something you could display on a shelf, or if you're really that creative, you could find a way to hang it on the wall and use it as art. I just loved it. I mean, look at the colors on it. So, so cool. All right, so this was a really good find, this blue piece of glass here. It was sitting in a corner of this shed with a bunch of other glass. And I like the color, and that's what initially drew me to it. So it's a really nice piece. Let me see if I can turn it upside down for you all to see. Hopefully you can see that, but look, there's a Blanco mark right there. And it has a pontil. Oops, is that focused? But isn't that just a beauty? I'm going to get that cleaned up real nicely. And that will be up for grabs. I don't know if I'll sell it tomorrow or maybe next week. Maybe I will probably try selling it tomorrow. It's a beauty. And then the only other item that I was able to pick up from this flea market is actually upstairs in the garage. So let me go get that for you real quick, and then we'll conclude this video. So I was heading to this one vendor, and I spotted this dress here in the it was hanging on the, the collapsible canopies that they make. He had a bunch of clothes hanging on it, and then I spotted this, and I knew it definitely had some age to it, just judging by the style of it. the zipper, and then of course the tag is a dead giveaway that it's older. It says Young Cosmopolitans trademark, Best & Co. I want to say that this is probably maybe like a prom dress, or maybe some kind of evening dress from the 50s or 60s. It very well could be a teenager's dress or somebody who's very petite. It definitely needs to be cleaned. I may just try to sell it as is. I was thinking about maybe finding an old mannequin, or not mannequin, dress form, and maybe putting it on there to see what it looks like on an actual body. But I couldn't leave it. It's just, it was one of those things where you don't really see old clothing like this, at least not for me, unless it's in antique stores and priced accordingly. You know, you find a lot more vintage women's clothing than you do men's. But like I said, this is probably some kind of evening dress or some kind of like formal occasion from the 50s or 60s. My guess is maybe it's a prom dress, or maybe if it was for a wedding, bridesmaid's dress. But it's got this like sheer, like chiffon type style. And then underneath it, you've got this, it almost feels like a raincoat, like that kind of like poncho material. But it's really neat, and I have not had a chance to purchase anything like this for quite a while. Like I said, I was just really attracted to the fact that it has age, and like I said, that tag is absolutely awesome. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I know it wasn't a very long video, but I hope you all enjoyed seeing what I was able to pick up. As always, let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. My live sale is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, so I hope you all will stay tuned. Even if you don't buy anything, it's just fun to have you all there. See you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.